Don McDuffie. I'm a horse trainer and a horse show judge. I got hurt in '94, and finally, when it got to the point where I could barely walk, I went back in and I talked to my neurosurgeon, and he said, if one more horse jerks on you, or if somebody hits you in the back with your truck, you're in a wheelchair forever.
My ring finger was broken. I had surgery on it, and they replaced the bone with a metal stent.
I felt pain in my knee almost all the time, even when I was sitting.
I had a stroke in April of 2012.
18 days, I was in a coma, and after that I recovered from the coma, or came out of the coma. I had to work hard to try and learn to walk again.
Well, horses have always been in my life. With what I do for a living, I get hurt a lot. I get banged around a lot. Horses bang me around and what have you. A little over 6 years ago now, my back really started getting bad. And to the point where I would have to roll out of bed onto the floor, crawl to the wall to pull myself up. Then I would go take 4 Advil to start my morning. I'd take 4 more at lunch. I'd take 4 more at dinner. And I'd take 4 more before I went to bed. And I did this for many, many years.
From what I remember, I was at a horse show here in Ocala competing on my horse, Hef, his name was Hef, and we had finished competing and the horse was taking some wobbling steps, and then the horse collapsed. And when I fell and I hit my head on the left side on the ground, but then my brain rebounded and hit the right side of my skull. Or that night they did the surgery and they removed a big piece of my skull to release the pressure and the fluid and the blood that was there. And it was the bruising of the brain when it hit my head that caused the problem. I was in a coma for 18 days. I was in a coma.
Well, my finger's still not straight, so I still got a ways to go. Yes, I'm able to raise my ring finger without the other fingers, and that's definitely progress.
Susan and the staff here got me walking, got my arm moving, got my fingers wiggling, all things I couldn't do.
To truly recover, you need someone pushing you, gently but pushing you, and they do. Well, I don't think I yet fully appreciate the amount of recovery that I've been able to achieve, because a more vivid memory for me is everything before the accident.
Last time I saw you, you were on a mock, saddle horse, and now it's a real thing and you're jumping.
Yeah, I feel very strong. I feel very balanced. One of the problems that I was facing, not problems, but things to overcome, was my mental apprehension. Feels great. It's like second nature to me. I feel much more comfortable on my horse than in the car, even as a passenger. For me, it's a natural place to be because the harmony with a living being is like nothing else. Whether you're doing well or you're struggling, they always find the positive.
I was very impressed by Dr. Wood's passion. Very aware, he's very conscientious, and he's very dedicated and committed to what he does. All of that just makes him outstanding.
I want to stay young. I do a lot of really goofy stuff. I've jumped out of airplanes and I've zip lined and I parasail. I do a lot of stuff that a lot of people my age wouldn't even think of doing. But because I come here, I'm physically able to do a lot of things that a lot of people my age can't do anymore. These people care, and it's been a very important part of my life. It kept me out of a wheelchair. It saved my life. I would hate to have to go somewhere else.